I don't feel much like moving somehow.
Stop that whistling. God bless you.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive.
Christ, what a day.
Go! Go! I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
I'd like to learn how not to cause a stir on the street.
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick, but it'll take time to learn it.
Quick! Whoa! Whoa! Quick! Whoa! Whoa!
I'm all yours!
Ugh.
Bad luck! Ah! Take that fucker out, damn it! Ah! Ah! Right, just untie myself like it was that.
Whoa! Whoa!
Right, just untie myself like it was that simple. Right, just untie myself like it was that simple. Right, just untie myself like it was that simple. That chatter isn't helping anyone. Yeah, my fault again. Of course. If only they hadn't pulled it so tight.
Tried everything, you know. It's hopeless. For God's sake, can't you be quiet even for a moment? I never gave up. I just wanted to get out of here. Don't you play games with me. You can count yourself lucky I'm tied up. What a stroke of luck. You turned up just at the right moment, lad.
What are you doing here?
Well, nothing much. I was standing around when someone decided to tie a tree to me. It's awful. Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever?
Would you be so kind?
Sure. Why not?
It's lucky you happened to pass by when you did, lad. I hate to think what beasts might be lurking in that forest. I'm, watching your back, friend. You can count on that.
Will you untie me, please? Oh, thank you, lad. I'd like to embrace you now that I finally can.
That's all right.
What do they call you?
Henry of Scalitz. And you are...
Magister Voiticus ex Aridus. A pleasure to meet you, Henry.
Listen, you, Voity...
You know what? Better call me Voiter. It'll be quicker.
So, what were you doing with that skull, Voiter? Was it my imagination, or were you talking to it?
Well, sometimes I just do that to sort out my thoughts. Better than talking to myself, don't you think?
There might be something to that. Not long ago, I was singing to a horse.
See? We might just understand each other.
And what were you doing tied to that tree?
It's complicated. How can I explain? First of all, you should probably know that I'm a painter. And apart from a few unpleasant moments recently, I spend most of my time over there, at the castle.
And you were looking for inspiration by the tree, or what?
Of course not. I ended up there partly because of my own curiosity, and partly, because of the rash nature of others.
So you work at Trotsky? What exactly do you do there?
What would a painter do? With brush and paint, I bring beauty to where there was only emptiness. In short, pretty much everything. Restoring the murals and the banquet hall, a few new shields for the castle garrison, and mostly decorating parchments. My opus magnum still awaits me. Only time will tell what that will be, but hopefully it will reward my years of toil.
All right. So what exactly happened to you? And try to make it clear.
They nearly shot me, then beat me up, and finally tied me to a tree. That's what happened.
And who actually did this to you?
Wolves in sheep's clothing, lad. There were two of them. At first glance, they looked like decent fellows, just wandering the land. But as you can see, I misjudged them badly.
You've had particularly bad luck with wolves today, eh? You know what? Tell me the whole story nicely from the beginning.
Actually, this whole day got off to a bad start. I went for a walk to Slatigo. The scenery there is lovely, and I needed to clear my head a bit. But imagine, an arrow almost hit me. These two fellows had set up an archery range among the trees, but they somehow failed to notice they were next to the road. By way of apology, they invited me over, gave me a bit of wine to calm my nerves, and one of them offered to play dice. But he seemed to win suspiciously often, if you get what I mean.
He was a cheat, eh?
I noticed he was secretly turning the dice, and naturally, I got angry. But instead of apologizing, he started shouting at me, and his mate whacked me over the head with a stick. And then I woke up here.
Where exactly did all this happen?
Like I said, at the crossroads north of Slatigo. Those two had set up camp among the trees, right next to the path.
Well, you're pretty lucky you survived at all.
Luck had nothing to do with it. It's all thanks to you, my friend.
Don't mention it. I was happy to help you.
Really? Then maybe you could help me one more time. It certainly wouldn't be for free.
I don't mean to offend you, but do you even have anything to reward me with?
I understand that right now. I don't exactly look like a picture of trustworthiness. But you can believe one thing. I never leave a debt unpaid. To anyone.
And what exactly am I supposed to help you with?
Leaving me here for the wolves apparently wasn't enough for those two. They robbed me as well. Just look around.
Can you even tell if something's missing in this mess?
Yes, my dice, and especially my set of brushes. I could live without the dice, but I can't paint with chicken feathers.
All right, I'll help you. But I won't do it for free.
I wouldn't ask that of you, my friend.
All right. I'll make damn sure those two give everything back.
Thank you so much. But if I may ask, try to persuade them by words, not by the sword.
Am I really supposed to ask them nicely? You don't expect that to work, do you?
There are already too many killers in this land.
So what is your name then? Voita, or that...
Well, that depends on who I'm talking. But for you, I'm simply Voita. Nothing else is worth mentioning, or appropriate to say.
All right then. I'll go and look around for your thieves.
Thank you. I'll head back to the castle for now and think of a way to repay you for all of this. You'll find me in the loft, in the tower called the Crone. But first, I'll tidy up here a bit, and most importantly, finally have a sit-down. You know, I was standing tied to that tree for quite a while.
Come here!
Good dog, Murph. Show me.
Heal!
Quick!
Quick! Go! Quick! Whoa! No thanks.
Go away.
Good doggy. Good boy. Greetings, my friend.
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of temporary home here. I'm Ura. Ura Hawkeye. And you are?
Henry of Scallis.
Hey, Henry, have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Is it just me? Or do you not seem too fond of that nickname?
Not really. Four Leaf came up with his and insisted I needed one too.
Four Leaf?
We stick together. He plays dice like the devil, so he calls himself Four Leaf Clovis. Well, so I'm Hawkeye. Not the greatest, right? But I never thought up nothing better.
I like Hawkeye. It's got a punch to it.
It don't sound like much to me, but I reckon...
What's your friend like?
Clovis? We've known each other for ages. We wander the land, I shoot, he plays dice, and that's how we make a living. Take care for now.
How do you and Ura know each other?
I play dice, he shoots arrows, so we stick together. Every village has someone who tries their luck against us, but most of them leave a few groschen poorer. So, unless you're planning on losing some coin too...
Shall we measure our archery?
With pleasure. Got something to wait.
I'll check if I have enough. All right. Here you
Well.
Archers, get set! Let 'em fly!
Oh, shit! I hope I didn't hit anybody. Shit, them arrows are flying all over the place. Down you go! Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where. Watch and learn. Oh, shit, I'm not hitting a thing. Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman by any chance? Or a poacher?
Neither. But I have done a fair bit of shooting in my life. That's true.
And it shows. Here you go. A well-deserved win.
I'm sorry.
Would you like to play
What game would you like?
Now, how about novices?
Let's play! Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Damn it! They're yours, lad. Let it be now. I want to play too, you know. These ones here. My God! Oh, come on!
Damn aching legs.
If I was you, I'd take it. Like this. Here. These ones here. Oh, no! Not good.
I should get going.
Have you lost your mind? You're gonna lose everything. Here. That's as far as I go. It's yours. Damn it! They're yours, lad. These ones here. That'll do me. Roll. Damn! Shit! God damn it! I give up. You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you.
What is it, Mutt?
And the badge is bloody gone. Are you being cautious or cowardly?
Aw, you pooch.
Heel.
What is it? Are you whistling just for fun?
What?
Quick. Easy. Good horse. Easy. Nice and slow.
I'd like to learn something.
That's no problem. I'll show you a few tricks. But you're not part of the garrison.
If there's no other way. I'd like to hear how things work at the university in Prague. Are the studies hard?
Well, it's not easy, but once you get a degree, you don't have to worry about your livelihood. Look, I'll give you a bit of advice on how things work out there in the world.
Let's fight.
As you wish.
Nah, I don't want wooden weapons.
How many opponents do you want?
One is plenty.
All right.
No, you don't.
I surrender. But don't let it go to your head. I'll even the score next time.
We'll see about that.
I'm done for today. I reckon I'll be bloody sore tomorrow.
Christ, what now?
I'm sorry.
What would you like?
I heard they're going to cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing by in the summer. The only bit of shade, far and wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting.
Excuse me.
Pissing down rain again. Huh? What the? Wait, I'll go. Huh. It's just you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
and see what's making that noise. I must be mad. Fuck it.
Good to see you.
I apologize.
Henry, is that you? What the fuck are you doing here?
I just wanted to stop by and ask how you were.
What? Are you soft in the head? Christ, by rights I ought to lock you up in jail again and send for the executioner.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with you escaping from jail. Or that you threw that Hungarian out of the window at the Crone. Or maybe because you robbed Lord von Burgo's chambers. Listen, of course I'm much obliged to you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be at the pearly gates. But the smartest thing you can do now is to vanish before someone else notices you.
But first, tell me what's been happening here since the last time.
Ah, nothing much. Sir Otto is in Kuttenberg. The Chamberlain was killed here in a gorge. Now Istvan, well, the less said, the better. So for now I'm in charge here. That is, until his lordship returns. If he returns. Listen, of course I'm much obliged to you. If it wasn't for you, I'd be at the pearly gates. But the smartest thing you can do now is to vanish before someone else notices you.
All right. Take care. Maybe we'll meet again one day.
Perhaps. You never know. Best be off now, though.
Good day. Blessings to you.
Bloody rain.
Would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to obey, don't they?
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
I'm sorry.
Greetings. What do you...
Are you whistling here?
Easy. Good horse. Whoa! Track. Whoa! Whoa! Go! Whoa! So this is where Istvan landed. I hope it hurt, you bastard. A long way up. That arsehole flew for a long time. Go! Slowly. Nice and slow.
Good to see you.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry. Do you want me to arrest you? Leave that door be! Leave it! Shoot!
Praise God.
friend.
Excuse me.
You're not permitted to be here. Surrender at once.
I surrender!
You can't say you weren't warned. You can't just loiter around. You'll pay up and show me whether you stole anything.
All right, I'll pay.
Now show me what you've got.
All right.
Well, well. This is obvious, all right? That, along with indulgence, but I don't want to see any...
Good dog.
My God! Farewell, and take a bite.
What are you doing?
Right here. Oh,
You, Henry.
Hey!
What's your friend?
Clovis?
Is it just me?
Not really. Well, so...
Hmm.
Oh, every half-blind fool calls himself Falcon. Farewell, and take... Take a bath, for goodness sake. You look awful.
Should we measure our out?
With pleasure.
I'll check if I... All right.
Archers, get set! And go!
And we're home free! Oh, shit, I'm not hitting a thing. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Yes! Straight into... fuck knows where. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Oh, shit, I'm not hitting a thing. Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman?
Neither.
And it shows.
They'll surely fall my way now. Would you like to...
What game would you like to play?
Now, how about novice?
Let's play! I hope Lady Luck will be on my side. That's the way it's bloody well done. That'll do me. Roll. Here. Damn! Shit! This. These ones here. Here. Damn it! They're yours, lad. You must have a lucky horseshoe up your ass. Next time I'll be more careful around you. Corva, that was my favourite.
Oh, you
Are you being
gooch.
cautious or cowardly?
Come here!
Ale.
Greetings.
Well, good day.
How's your sister?
Fine. Why'd you ask?
I heard she was sick. I just wanted to know if she's feeling better.
Oh, excuse me. I'm always glad to see polite people like you. Oh, Christ.
What are you doing, you whistler?
Praise the Lord.
Are you going to do what we talked about?
I don't know. That's not bad at all.
got the stuff they stole from you.
You must have been sent by God himself. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Tell me, how did things end with those two? Did you settle things peacefully?
Yes. Both of them are alive and well.
I'm glad to hear that. Thanks again for your help. And don't think I'm going to express my gratitude only in words. I promised you a reward, and you'll get it. Here, take these dice of mine. They've brought me nothing but trouble. And to be honest, I wanted them back just so I could give them to you. And not just them. You know what? I'll paint something on your shield. Judging by the look of you, that could be a very useful reward.
What do you mean?
You may have the face of a village lad, but you're a warrior. Even my painted skull can see that. And it's got no eyes.
It feels like you know me a little too well.
It's just your imagination. I only know what others have told me about you.
Like who?
Does it matter? Instead, tell me what you think of my idea for the shield. It's a good reward, right?
That's a really nice reward. Thank you.
If you want, we can get started right away. What do you say?
Do you still need help with something?
Do you feel like you haven't done enough?
I simply like being useful.
Really? There aren't many. Tell me, Henry, do you believe in signs?
I would say so.
So do I. And I think that the fact you found...
Why do you think so?
Call it vanity if you want, but I've spent my whole life yearning to create something truly great and meaningful. Something that would remain after I'm gone, so that even 100 years from now, people would know that...
I don't know. I don't know many painters by...
No? What about Master Theodoric of Prague?
Unfortunately...
And that's exactly what I want to change. Believe me, one truly exceptional painter. And here in the Trotsky region, they say, unfortunately, no one really remembers where it is, but you have already... Maybe that's why fate brought us together.
It really doesn't just sound like a coincidence.
Well, I hope you won't think I'm a heretic, but I'm curious what people believe. What did they think would happen after death? And where did they... And they say that such a place can still be found in this region, a shrine where the pagan god Velez...
Isn't he that nasty goblin you've got to leave a bowl of milk under the bed for, or he'll...
Well, not quite. Velez is said to be the ruler of the underworld and protector of cattle. He looks like an ordinary man, but he's got horns on his head. So people... So, what do you say?
How do you even know that such a place exists?
It told me. That is, I heard about it from the locals. Around Trotsky, there are still plenty of pagans. Not that I'd think anyone still prays at them.
Why are you interested in things like this?
A pagan? A madman? Or perhaps the devil himself?
Very droll. I don't know.
Nonsense. This is common in art. Take a closer look sometime at paintings of saints. There's always a few hidden symbols or references to old gods in them. And did you know that some churches even stand on the sites where pagans...
All right, I'll help.
Go to Vidlak Pond, north of Takov, and talk to the old woman who lives there. You'll find the place easily. They tan hides there, so you'll... The woman's name is Kvietoslava. She should know...
Are you sure the old woman knows anything about the shrine?
Absolutely. I've walked around Vidlak myself. There's a place on the hill above the... I thought I'd find the shrine there, but unfortunately not. No horned head. So I asked but getting anything out of her...
Didn't she want to talk to you?
Well, she wanted to, sure. But first, she mistook me for her husband. Then her grandmother. Then she tried to feed me garlic soup.
Where did you say I could...
West of Takov, by...
I'm sorry.
Can you paint a scene?
By all means. Maybe next time.
I'm curious what you'll paint. What can I choose from?
Whatever you like, that my paints and skills suffice. First, tell me if you want an open ground, or if you'd like the shield. Then we'll decide together on the colours of the... And to finish it, I can even paint some figure there, like Lord von... Watch out, though. It won't make a noble like him out of you. And if it turns out you don't like it, we can...
Can you paint a scene?
By all means. A knightly one. Good choice.
Are we going to have gruel again tonight?
I don't think so.
It turned out well, didn't it?
Does the name Nickford mean it?
Aye, a local nobleman. He wanted me to paint his portrait. And to make him look... I forgot about it. To tell you the truth, it was quite the...
Have you seen him lately?
Not in a while, but as you know, I spent some time... I'm sorry.
My word. This is a nice workshop.
It's very modest. But if you're interested in the craft, feel free to look around.
Why not?
Are you in need of something?
Ugh. Henry, is that you?
I just wanted to...
What? Christ, by rights...
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Maybe it has some... Or maybe... Listen, but this...
All right.
Perhaps. You never know.
Easy, easy. Nice and slow.
Whoa! But then I heard him coughing his lungs up in the yard again today.
Not a chance. That old spook will outlive us all.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa. Slowly. Nice and slow.
And he was dead in the morning.
You almost ran me over.
Whoa, whoa. Let's fight.
As you wish.
I want to have a real...
How many opponents?
You'll be enough.
If you say so.
That.
I surrender. But don't let it go. I'm done for today. I reckon.
Lord be with you. Damn aching legs.
Leave everything to the church if I don't go and see him.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Go! Easy, easy. Nice and slow. Whoa! So this is where Istvan landed. I hope it hurt, you bastard. Quick! Whoa! Whoa! bloody Nick Vard, eh? Poor wretch. Go! Quick! Nice and slow. Whoa! 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 Stand still! Whoa! Whoa! Search. Go!
What are you doing? Do you need some... Help?
Track. How many more times am I gonna have to poke around in corpses and shit for that damn cradle? Quick!
and infirm, folks will come to me for the weather.
Yeah, left everyone else to pick up the slack.
But you didn't wake me up.
You silly doggy.
I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
What's new around here?
I don't know about it. It's all been quiet.
I talked to Betty.
And?
Nothing yet.
And Betty didn't help you?
Well, not really.
Betty? Afraid?
She didn't.
Ah, that's all water under the bridge. And if she's afraid...
Yeah.
And get a move on, for fuck's sake.
Henry! That's a stroke of luck.
Greetings, Bolek.
Want to hear what I've figured out? This'll knock you on your arse.
Bolek? Is that you?
As I live and breathe. We meet again!
How's your quest for the Grail going? Have you drunk from it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm done looking for it.
So you've taken up a regular job?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
What do you mean?
I may not have found the Grail, but...
What are you up to this time?
Treasure. And lots of it. Money, gold...
What treasure?
Listen, you ever heard...
Yes. They were the knights who protected pilgrims, but that order doesn't exist.
Precisely. 100 or so years ago, the Pope, he was unhappy that they were starting to be wealthier than was good for them. And they didn't want to pay for some war or something. So he had most of the knights executed. But they left behind a huge fortune.
Ah, and then he took that money for himself, did he?
Not all of it. The knights who survived the Pope's rage rode off and hid chests of gold around the world to keep it safe in case the order was ever to return. And I may have an idea where one of those chests is.
Let me guess. You think it's in the mines, and that's why you're pretending to be a miner.
That's right. I don't know which mine exactly, but it's a hell of a good lead.
But what if the Templars find out you stole from them?
And how are they going to find out? You think I'm gonna hang around for them to show up? Besides, it's been down there for a long while now. High time someone claimed it.
How do you know all this? You met another mad monk?
No, not that. I got it straight from the horse's mouth. The other day I hammered this knight at dice in the tavern, and when he had nothing left to bet, he wagered this information. And lost. Says he's looking for the chest, too. So I just have to beat him to it. And that's why I can get me into the shafts anytime I want.
Bollock. How can some fool in an alehouse tells you something, and you throw common sense? Can't you see he might have lied to you?
You mustn't think everyone's out. There are good and bad people.
And other times not.
I trusted you, for example. You could have been a thief or a rogue, but I trusted you. I may not have found the Grail, but I got something. I made a true friend. And when the Lord is gracious enough to let me run into you again after a while, you always give me advice. Or at least, and that...
Stop it. Or you'll make me cry.
I hope to see you again soon, my friend.
Good luck.
It was good to see you, my friend.
Welcome. What can I do? Careful.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I didn't even look inside.
You had a treasure like this in your hands, and you weren't even curious to have a peek? Well, I suppose it's not for everyone. I'll have a look for myself. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit, for fuck's sake?
Let's just say the scribe didn't have it. It actually wasn't even in the castle. Under it, really.
Oh, refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes Trismegistus. Saltpeter from the carcass pit. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertold? Oh, God damn it, Crazer, what's going on here? I'm tired of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few...
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
Careful.
Well. That's not bad at all. No, it needs a bit more. Excellent. Excellent. Next time it'll be even better.
Come here.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is it Henry again? Stop for a while, my good man.
What a coincidence. Greetings.
Fancy teasing that brain of yours? You know the drill by now. What are the odds of that? We meet again!
Riddler Barley.
The very same!
Look, do you really roam around all alone? Don't you have any friends or family?
No, I don't. All I had was Wag the dog, and even him I lost.
Yes, you told me about him. I'm sorry about that.
I buried him not far from Visoka, down Suchdol way. Do you know the place? There's this little spring by the path in the woods. Lots of animals stop to drink there. He loved that place, and sometimes I drop by to talk to him when I'm in the area.
I'm curious to hear what you have up your sleeve today.
I'll tell you, but first we have to decide what's at stake. You solved the last riddle, and I lost the bet. Let me try my luck again.
All right, let's bet. Tell me what your riddle is, then.
Listen close. A bailiff has 12 men join up for service one day. The bailiff was glad, but soon discovered that he didn't have enough gear for them in the armory. So those 12 men filed onto the square for the next morning's roll call. 6 of them were wearing body armor, 4 had helmets. Only 3 of them wore both a helmet and body armor. Now, tell me, how many men were unlucky enough not to have either a helmet or armor?
Five.
You're right. I knew your talents were wasted on swordplay. You know what comes next. What's it to be? Coin or knowledge?
I'd be glad to hear more of your, wisdom.
So what's it to be this time? The art...
I want to hear about the drinking.
The best cure for a hangover is a good... You're still here?
You look like you know your way around these parts.
That's a... If it's a meal you're after. The Emperor Charles in Kuttenborough. But the prettiest wench is at that small inn in Takov. I had the luckiest dice in Zhelyov. I can still smell the hot...
I'm afraid I must be...
Me too.
Come here.
Stop that whistling.
You silly doggy.
Greetings.
Good to see you, friend.
Greetings to you.
Greetings. Farewell. Christ, pardon me.
Good day.
What's new around?
Nothing much, lad. At least...
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit...
I had a peek inside. The pictures are nice.
You'll find out soon enough. This really is something. But why is it all...
Let's just say that it actually wasn't even under it.
Ah, refining saltpeter. Well...
So what now?
As long...
What bird? I'm tired of flying.
Believe it or not, it's time. You go ahead.
All right, then. Come here. Whoa. Whoa. Go! Whoa. 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 Die. What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself, what do you think is going to happen?
Like always. You'll send me off somewhere to look for something, and you'll have a fancy speech to go with it.
He knows you now as well as we do, Miller.
I do tend to do that, true enough. But no, today things will be different. Bonnie will start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
I already have an idea of what you're doing here. Those lead balls, the alchemical talk, sulfur, saltpeter. I've seen what those devilish inventions can do. I've had the finger of God aimed at me once, and I barely made it out alive.
The finger of God. Damn it, Henry, that's von Berghoff's Prague wonder. Why didn't you tell me about it?
And when have you ever told me straight up about anything? All you do is lead me by the nose.
If I'd known you were that experienced, I'd have spoken to you differently.
You can start now, then. And I want to hear it from you, not Bonnie.
Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living and dead. And I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
So you went to a university in Prague?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn it. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into as was my case.
And what about your thirst for knowledge?
I realized I didn't need the university for things that are truly important. The most important science is not subject to any religious dogma. And...
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of... I returned to the mill in Lower Samine.
New life?
I returned to the miller's trade. My father was old, and my mother... From then on, I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most...
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter. I had a candle burning next to me. A gust of wind scattered them. I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized explosive black...
I knew right away this wasn't about anything supernatural.
Well, we may have underestimated you a bit. But it was nice of you.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own. But Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little...
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the...
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students, and we found out that before us, some monk had all...
Some fella called Black Bertold. and that he even started writing a book called For Your Fair.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make... All it takes is a spark, and a storm of fire will...
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feat Blackbird told never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last... But now, thanks to you, we will see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do.
Before we get started, what is it you're going to do with this powder?
During wartime, like it is now, a flammable and if we had a few big barrels of the stuff, we could demolish Trotsky if we wanted to.
All of us here are truly passionate about the idea of...
This book, Foywer.
Everything you'd want to know about black, and especially how to use it in warfare.
Do you really need that much salt?
We do. Saltpeter makes up almost 3... Not even all the cows in the region could produce enough for us once we really get started with manufacturing.
How did a scholar and an
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance of getting a decent... Learning to shop with 5 fingers was the first requirement for survival.
What is it you study?
I was supposed to become a preacher.
That fits you. Maybe you'd even be a good preacher.
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
God has a path prepared for each of us. And each of us here decided not to follow it.
I was supposed to be a dyer, but I was too lazy to work 6 days a week and soak my hands in lye.
I was supposed to become a nun, but I didn't want to give up the booze and fellas.
And I've already told you everything. The world is what you make it.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
Looks like it ain't working.
I'd say it works just fine.
This will change history.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
As long as you listen to me and keep the proportions right, you won't fuck it up.
I might
actually
listen to you if my
ears ever stop ringing. Crazel?
The fuse didn't catch immediately.
I told you there's no need to dip it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes boiled in wine.
Very well, if you say so. We'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, Piney. In due time.
I have...
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours? What does that have to do with the gunpowder magazine?
Just that I was wondering that the explosions didn't bother him at all. At least he won't suffer here. And now I'm not surprised he was so unhappy with that bastard Vasarik. In any case, you impressed Crazel by figuring out what we're doing here.
His beating around the bush was quite suspicious, and he's lucky he didn't run into someone who would turn him in for witchcraft.
Anyway, you did a damn fine job. You deserve a nickname from me, like I promised. We're going to call you Sourdough.
Sourdough?
Well, when you came here, you were kind of unrefined, grey, nothing much. But as you gained experience, you rose and rose until you've risen into a companion we need not be ashamed of. Take care then, Sourdough, and come back and visit sometime.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they worked brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I reckon I played the fool well, if you thought I was falling for your delusions all along. I worked for Conrad Keyser himself, just so you know. And he never tried anything like that on me.
Keyser? Fancy that. Next time I'll play it safe and stick to the classics like Thomas Aquinas.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Berthold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Lord Samine has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
Sounds like I went to a lot of trouble for nothing. I didn't really have any influence on anything.
There's no one right path. When you accept that as reality, all your doubts will be dispelled. Maybe it's just time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed.
You silly doggy.
Why do you work for...
Because he...
You...
And...
I'd like to learn...
And what would you like?
Alchemy is still full of mysteries to...
Thanks. I'll teach you one trick. It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
Black powder, I have to say. I could tell, but it was hard to believe.
Aye, it seems we underestimated you. It's a good thing you didn't snitch on us. Anyways, I hope the miller gives us a bit of extra coin now things is fine.
Ah, in the worst case, you can go back to licking the walls of pigsties.
But next time you'll be coming with me. Take care, and consider taking a bath, eh?
Come here.
Stranger? What the fuck are you doing here?
Is something wrong?
I'd say so. Let me explain. Here, lad. Buy me a beer, or I'll smack you so hard.
You're drunk. But I'd be happy to pitch in. I might actually have one with you.
You would? Let's go!
By all means. But you know what? I have a couple of errands to run first, but I'll meet you at the tavern over the hill. We can wet our whistles there. It's not like anyone would pour you a beer out here anyway.
That sounds like a plan. I can wait. I'll wait. They could have given me something, at least. Show what you're made of. Oh. No, you.
Fuck you, whoreson!
Take that! Kill it! Take that! Take that fucker out, damn it!
Christ! I'm bleeding!
Fuck this!
No! No! Shit, fellas! Where are you?
Here, mutt.
No! No! I'll get you! No!
Fellas, I'm sorry for what happened to you. None of you deserved this. We really appreciated having you with us on our journey. You helped us and stood by us right till the end. And I promise we'll finish our mission. Almighty God, Lord of the living and the dead, I earnestly pray for these men who've lost their lives. Absolve them of their sins and take away any obstacle that stands on their path to you. Show them your mercy and grant them the joy of your presence. May perpetual light shine upon them, and may they rest in peace. Through Christ our Lord. Amen.
Hey, thanks.
Heal!
You have a kind master, eh, Matt?
Never ending. Christ above.
Good wife, do you know anything about a shrine around here?
Come closer, lad. Now that I see you up close, aren't you... No,
Like who? Who are you talking about?
my Vlasta.
I'm really sorry, but
I've been a widow for so many years, but I still look out for him every afternoon. He'd always pick me flowers. And when I greeted him, he'd grab me around the waist and spin me until my skirt flew.
I must have been...
And he wrote me poems and whispered them.
Did you end up living here all alone? Don't you have anyone to help?
The children went out into the world, and my husband went. Benish, who was sent here from Trusky, helps me sometimes. He doesn't say...
Sorry, but I'd really like to know if there's a shrine around here.
Bulls? My grand...
And did she say where it was?
Maybe. Oh,
It would really help me if you could remember the shrine.
I don't know. Since Vlasta died, I've been completely useless.
Come now. You're supposed to remember the good things. You said he used to pick you flowers, right? I could do that too.
Well, if you really want to cheer up an old woman, Vlasta...
Valerian or Vlasta?
What did you say?
Nothing. I'll pick some for you too.
Greetings. What do you...
So who exactly is this Fiet?
Well, you'd better say that I live with her. And when he passed away and the lords were looking for someone to...
And what brought you all the way out here?
Take a deep breath and you'll understand. A tanner can't live among people. Not that I actually want to. I've got my peace and quiet here. And when I feel like a beer and a chat, I head to Troskovitz to trek...
Just between us.
Do you also? But to tell the truth, I don't know. She remembers every last thing about her Vlasta, but where the
So you took over the whole house and business?
I couldn't very well throw her out of her own home in her old age, could I? Not that I don't sometimes, but whenever she gets into one of her moods and spends the whole evening rambling on about her Vlasta.
Farewell, my friend.
Look what I have for you.